Hello, Epic fam. So tonight we're going to do an evidence review, a live evidence review of the last few live streams. Plus, I'm going to have the chat pulled up this time so that way we can talk about it. After we go over a couple of really good pieces of evidence, I'm then going to do a spirit box session. Can't really see it because it's really dark. But I've got the full setup right there, and we're going to go all lights out. I'm going to film my infrared camera, so I'll be completely in the dark, so it'll be pretty badass. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with some evidence. Looks like we got a handful of people in here. Here we go, cool. Nice, alright, cool. So let's minimize this. Alright, first we'll start with the live stream I did last time here in the office. Found out some new information about Frank and Maxine that I think you all will really enjoy. Also, I think I actually got Frank's last name. I think he said it. There's a couple of times where the responses would change on the echo, which isn't supposed to be possible, yet they're able to do it. So let's go ahead and pull that up and get started. Here we go. I've actually got some subtitles for this one, or some captions, or here we go. I got a bunch more videos on the way, by the way. I got one where I did a manual sweep, just like an old alarm clock radio, ran up through the setup. And it's insane. It's absolutely insane. Alright, here we go. So the live stream starts off lit. Like as soon as I get the box going, they're straight talking. One of the first responses, I'm sure you all have seen it on the video, is Frank and Maxine actually testing. They're actually testing the setup. So let's listen to that real quick. Sure I'm on the right spot here. Oh yeah, watch up here. There's like a handle or something that moves, and this is the original video. So like you can go to YouTube and watch at the time spots for all this. But watching this like upper left corner, this thing, like the little handle thing hanging down, moves. Is there anything? I need to turn the volume up. Hello. You can't really tell on the screen. See right there. It like moves a little bit. That's incredible. It's incredible. That's Frank saying, so Frank says Maxine, Maxine says Frank, and then Maxine says test. So are they seeing if they can hear each other through the box? Are they seeing if they can speak with each other? Or are they just seeing if I'm hearing them? Like, what do you all think's going on there? What do you think they're testing? Or are they just testing to see if it comes out? Like, that's blowing my mind. Let's listen to that one more time. Hello. That's incredible. Incredible. All right, now this next one, it talks about finding someone under a river. I don't know if you all caught this or not in there. So I want to get your all's opinion on what this might be. Are they talking about like a dead body, or just let me know what you all think here. Do you not want to? So there is a gorge in Kentucky called the Red River Gorge, and maybe that's what they're talking about here. One more time. Do you not want to tell me? So I think it might, the only thing I can think of is Red River Gorge, but I wonder if that's where one of these spirits' bodies was, and that's where someone found them. That's the only conclusion I can come to so far off that. But at this moment in time, I'm asking Frank for his last name. That's why I'm asking, like, why won't he tell me? Because they were saying they wouldn't tell me. But here it keeps going a little bit. Right, Paranormal Playground? That's what I'm thinking. It's got to be something like that. They found bodies there before. But yeah, so I'm asking their last name here, and Frank's saying it won't hurt, but Maxine doesn't want Frank to tell me his last name. So check this out. One more time. Boom. Right there. So I think Carrie is Frank's last name, potentially, because it says, like, they say something right before that, like, I'm about to tell him. Here, let's listen to it again. This is it. There's a whisper.
Frank,
water.
is there any entities that want to stop us from communicating?
What? Did you hear that change? That's a change on the echo. Let's listen to that again. That's amazing. That's absolutely incredible. That's amazing.
Why'd you tell him?
They started with "Don't you tell him," and then "Why'd you tell him?" So, and that sounds like a man's voice though, and it doesn't sound like Frank. Frank's voice is a little bit different than that. Let's one more time.
Why'd you tell him? Tell him what?
Got crazy face. So that was a pretty clear section there. That tell them what? That's not from me. They're basically saying what I said. They're like mocking it or imitating it, but because you all know that the mic is set to reverse what I say, but it comes out tell them what forward. I think it's them saying the same thing, like, you know, like you'll repeat what someone says if you don't understand what they're saying or what they're asking. But it's just trippy. This whole session was trippy. I'm glad we did this live. Like, it's amazing. All right, next section here. So there's another section that gets as intense. Oh yeah, here's the bombshell information, guys. This is what I wanted to tell you all about Frank and Maxine. So let's see if this one's as clear as I remember.
Maxine, are you here right now? Yes. Maxine, you know Frank personally, right? Yes.
So that first part there, that's what I wanted you all to hear. She says, I died with him.
Maxine, you know Frank personally, right? Yes.
And then they ask about a camera. One more time. I wish I could slow it down in this program, but...
Maxine, you know Frank personally, right? Yes.
So, if they're telling the truth and Frank's last name's Carrie, or if we understood that right, and if Frank and Maxine died in the same incident or event or at the same time, then we should be able to figure out, in theory, who they were when they were alive. In theory. I'm getting chills just saying that. That's freaking me out hardcore right there. But as investigators, that's the kind of thing we're supposed to find out. So we have a lot to go on. I'm hoping that we can open the informational doors further with the session we do tonight. But all right, there's a handful more. There's just a couple more, really, I want to go over. I've been getting the name Steve Huff a lot in my sessions, and I don't really watch a lot of Huff videos, you know, but the spirits they mention him quite a bit, and I'm unsure of what their reasoning. Rhonda, I think you're right. I think Frank and Maxine were lovers. Maxine calls him Frankie sometimes, which I find adorable. But no, I think your first guess is right. I think they were definitely lovers of some sort. Maybe even like husband and wife or something like that. Alright, this next section, this is the Steve Huff ones. Let me know what y'all think about this or what they're trying to say.
I heard he already did, and then turn it off.
So, at first it sounds like they're saying... It sounds like they should be saying... It sounds like he's saying, I'm Steve Huff here, but then I think it's actually, it's Steve Huff, or is Steve Huff. So let's do that one more time. Just the facts, are you not hearing anything? Can everyone else hear the audio? It sounds like It sounds like I'm Steve Huff here. Which is so weird. I wonder if spirits are going to start imitating people who are still alive. Just the facts, can you hear us? Guys, this next section is awesome. I'm very pleased with this capture. A lot of people were in the live chat when this one happened, but check this out.
Have any of you all met or seen God? In heaven?
We got to hear that one more time.
Have any of you all met or seen God? In heaven? Oh shit, there goes that candle again.
So that's more validation that the spirits are familiar with religion, and the spirits specifically that I'm talking with are familiar with a heaven, God-based style of religion. So it's there. I've noticed spirits are willing to open up about that, which in the past you don't see a lot of that in sessions, but it's probably going to start becoming more and more common as more and more people reach out to the spirit world. But yeah, I was very proud of that capture there. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Oh yeah, so at this point, like a couple minutes later, Rhonda started saying hi to Frank in the chat. Or Rhonda was saying that she thought she heard him say her name, and I told Frank to say hello to everyone in the chat, and then check out what Frank responds with. This is truly awesome. Let's see. Let's start it. That's a little too far back. Let's go further.
Thing in the world right now, what would it be?
Wow. All right, one more time. I was blown away by that.
If you could have anything in the world right now, what would it be?
Is that not crazy? All right, and there's a whisper right after it. I tried to boost it as much as possible, but I think it says heart drenched with blood. Check this out. It's right after this echo. Right there. And then the whisper.
That was clear. Maxine, are you trying to get a message through?
Oh, whoa. I just noticed that that's a movement. Look at that. Whoa.
Maxine, was that you? That was awesome. Can you do that again? Can you make that happen again? Wow. That hasn't done this the whole time. That's amazing. Do you think you could use that as a yes or no device? That EMF going off is amazing. It's the only time it alarmed through the whole session. So that's incredible. This next response is pretty interesting. They're asking if I'm willing to fly on a demon, I think is what it's saying. Let me know if you all think that's what it is. Yeah. Oh wow, it sounds much better with the gate. Oh wow. One more time, because it's just weird. Oh wow, it sounds much better with the. So I thought that was pretty interesting. All right, there's just a couple more from this live stream. Then I'll go over a couple of the really evil, dark responses that I got this past weekend at the Andrew house while we did the live stream there. And then we'll do the new session tonight. Let's see. Oh yeah, so this one is pretty interesting. And then they talk about money. They talk about money in the spirit world. See, part of the reason I'm so hung up on anything they say, especially when it's intelligent, but with the reverse effect, that it should at least sound garbled or weird, but that just sounds like a woman saying there's something off here. So it just still to this day blows my mind how amazing this is. I can't even put it into words. But yeah, that's why I show stuff like that, because those kind of words aren't even supposed to be able to come out of that with the audio being fully reversed before hitting the speaker. Yet the spirits are able to just do whatever they want with it, and I love it. I think it's awesome. Let's see. All right, I want to show you all. I want to ask them about money in the spirit world. They give me a pretty clear response, and it makes sense. 1925. So right around here. Okay. Did I not? Oh, that's where I should start it. Okay. Do you all have any form of currency? All right, one more time. Maybe two more times. Do you all have any form of currency? Kind of sounds like the best and the worst at the end there. But I'll play just the response one more time, because I think it's amazing. They say there's nothing, there is no real coin, and something about vulnerability. I thought that was pretty interesting. This was getting towards the point where it was getting more and more intense. I'm sure some of y'all remember, it was just, at one point, it was just constant talking throughout the sweeps. And this response comes through when I ask, if they're trying to warn about demons. Someone in this chat said they thought they heard demons, or they thought they heard a warning of demons, and then this stuff starts coming through. Is there someone trying to stop our communication? Yes, robot.
They're all demons? Alright, that's just insane. So let's break that all down real quick. Is there someone trying to stop our communication? Yes, robot. That's just crazy. I want to play the robots one more time. Yes, robot. Craziness. Absolute craziness. Alright, Rhonda, this next response kind of goes with your theory of Frank and Maxine being lovers at some point, because listen to what she says. This is... I couldn't believe this was on here. Let's see. Alright, a little further. You hear that? That's crazy. Again, going through the reverse effect pedal, so no forward. Like she made that response happen, which is nuts. All right, so this next one, I'm glad I can show you all this, because I'm pretty proud of incorporating the microphone into the setup, and I actually have an example of how the spirits manipulate it to make words. So, and this video was streamed live, so you all saw all of this happen live. The raw video is still on the internet, so you can rewatch it and everything. But this next clip, I'm going to show you what they said by manipulating the echo of my words, and then I'm going to reverse it and show you the change they made to it to make it happen. So here, let's get it going. 38:14. Okay. Y'all are impressive. Is that real? So, y'all are impressive doesn't really turn into send for help when reversed. I'll play that one more time. Y'all are impressive. Is that real? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reverse this for you all and show you what they changed it to. They changed the word impressive to make it say send for help. So here, what you can do if you've got like a Windows 7 computer or anything like Windows 7 or earlier, you can use what's called stereo mix and record what's live from your computer, like whatever's playing on it, which is very convenient for this kind of. So I'm going to hit record, come back over to my video editor, hit play. Alright, so now we have what the spirit changed it to. What I'm going to do is reverse it back, and in theory, it should be exactly what I said, but you'll find out that the spirits can change that stuff, make it say what they want. They change it. They change it to unimpressive in order to make it say send for help when it's played through the reversed function. So I've got a couple of examples like that, but this was the one that was most relevant to our video tonight. But they just make subtle changes to what you said, and then it turns into the words they want it to say. Because of the reverse function, it gives them more flexibility to do so. But yeah, proud of that, wanted to show that off.
That's a good example of how that works. Alright, I think we should switch gears here and go ahead and switch over to the Andrew House video, because the Andrew House video is dark and it's a lot of like just demon, devil, Satan, that kind of thing. So let me pull that up for everybody. Oh yeah, with this live video here, this is on the page, obviously. Anyone can watch it right now. There's a lot of EVPs at the end of it, a lot of good EVPs. I'll release an edited version soon, so that way everyone can get an idea of what I think they're saying. But for this video, this is just, it's so creepy, guys. It's so incredibly creepy. Here we go. I'm going to switch to, so there's a bunch of EVPs on it, like there's tons of EVPs throughout it, but I'm just going to show you a couple quick spirit box clips that are like really chilling and clear, and then we'll start a live spirit box session here at the house. Alright, so this first one, so I don't have subtitles on this one yet, but the first one, it says, "I'm Satan," and I'm sure you'll hear that like no problem. It's super clear. Right there. You're Satan? Satan. So yeah, that's one of the first of many Satan and devil and demon responses. Now check this out. They start saying the name Beelzebub, which I'm familiar with the name Beelzebub, but this is one of the first times I've caught it so many times in one night. Who's here with me right now? Who's here with me right now? So that's one instance, but check out this next one. This next one's much better, clearer, more pronounced. Everything you would want. Oh yeah, just the facts. You're so right. That dog was definitely part of it. Alright, but check this out. How many of you are here right now? Guys, I just want to let you know, that investigation was one of the creepiest, harshest, like, the energy in that house was so thick and oppressive. It was very dark. The whole thing was really dark. There's a bunch of stuff that happened after the live stream got cut, and I'm going to put that into a video, but just to sum it up, it was just, I'm finally feel normal today, and it's been like 2 days since the investigation. I finally feel normal. Like, it was really intense. Like, it was something super dark. Like, I don't think I'm gonna go back there. It was, hey Lisa, what's up? Yeah, there's a couple of other spirit box responses I want to go over here. Actually, you know what? Those were the best ones. Those were definitely the best ones that I've gone over so far. I've only gotten about halfway through the review on that one, but nonetheless, there was a ton of EVPs at the beginning. I'm sure you all heard some of those when you were on the stream, but check this out. This is one of the first ones I caught. It was up in the attic. I was trying to get everyone to agree to a seance session, all the spirits.
Listen, so there was...
It says, say my name right at the beginning.
Listen to the beginning of this one.
It's right at the beginning there. It says, say my name.
Listen, so there was voice at the end of that. Listen to the beginning of this one. Listen, so there was voice at the end of that. Listen to the beginning of this one.
right before the infamous dog barks, it says, "Say my name." Oh, one of the creepiest EVPs I got. Oh my god, I'm so glad I was streaming live for this, guys, because this was intense. Oh my god, it was so intense. But check out this one. I ask, is there something I should be worried about? And this is the response that comes through. Like, this is insane.
Whoa! That is a loud, clear yes if I've ever fucking heard one. Oh my god. Oh my god, this thing is lit.
Kind of sounded like Demon after that, but that yes, like, that gave me chills. Being in there was nuts. Like, all I had was the super dim UV light. Like, on camera it looks bright because it lights up all the white of everything, but being in there in the dark, and then I turned the fog machine on, it was just insanely spooky. It was like as spooky as it could have been. But I got a lot of good EVPs there. Whatever was there was powerful enough to come through clearly on this, and at one point later in the night they like try to move the recorder and you can hear it on there, them like rustling it around. It's just nuts. It's absolutely nuts. But there's tons of EVPs on here. I'll play one more EVP from that night and then we'll get started on this session. But I can't wait to share all these EVPs with you guys. It's truly a lot. Like, it's a ton of Class A EVPs. I'm used to catching, like, you know, a handful, a nice amount of Class A, and then there would be like a lot of Class B kind of EVPs. But with this recorder in that location, just loud, clear voices just over and over again. Nuts. Oh yeah, so just the facts. I'm glad you brought up Bob. So what we were calling Bob was actually them saying Beelzebub. And so I went back out there when people were asking different questions for the spirits. I went back out there and asked, "What's your name?" And it goes, Beelzebub. And I thought it just said Bob. So all night we were calling that person Bob as like a nickname for Beelzebub. So I thought that was hilarious. But so Bob, yeah, Bob was not actually Bob. All right, one more EVP and then we'll get started with our session for tonight. So I think this one says, "I'm so fucking jealous," but let me know what you all think it says. It's a little hard to understand, but yeah, at that point there was noise. Whatever was there did not want that flashlight to be on. It kept trying to turn that thing off all night, which I found interesting. That's part of why I want to do this session in the dark. Like, I'm going to use the full spectrum camera and infrared lighting and actually do this session in complete darkness and see if that helps them in any way. I know that light can play a factor on different types of particles and that kind of thing, but let's see. Let's just see what happens. Let's go ahead and get it set up. I need to plug in the infrared lights. Also, I think you all will like this. I've brought in the fog machine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fog it up to make it really, really ultra creepy in here. So here, let me get this set up real quick. Bear with me, guys. I'll turn the spirit box on first so that way Frank and Maxine can say hello to you all. Frank, Maxine, we have the people online here. They would like to interact, and I'd like to speak with you. Hello?
Guys, I'm gonna do the thing where I've been telling the spirits what frequencies that I'm starting at. I'm gonna turn this mic down. So yeah, I'll have the reverse mic going underneath, and then I'll have 2 spirit boxes. How am I gonna set this? Here we go. Alright. So Frank, Maxine, any other spirits that are in here? Getting these going. Oh yeah. I always do that every single time because I'm a genius. Alright. Let's go. Alright, that's not too big of a difference. Is it 200? Alright, so Frank, Maxine, I'm starting one of these at 77.8, 250 millisecond sweep rate on FM, sweeping forward, and then I'm starting the other one at 78.5, 250 millisecond sweep rate, FM, also sweeping forward on the count of 1, 2, 3, go. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, go. There we go. They are sweeping. All right. So part 1 activated. See if we can get some sound out of it. I feel like a mad scientist. Not angry mad. Just genius mad. Or more like insane mad, I guess. Frank, Maxine, are y'all here? Is there coffee? Yeah, I've got coffee. Alright, this one's not coming through. Oh. I know what's going on here. Did they just say they wanted beer? Frank, do you want a beer? Maxine, do you want a beer? We can make that happen. Alright guys, they're one of the adapters I took off for the cemetery session, the Mother's Day session. So I need to put that on there real quick so we can have everything rolling. But yeah, I brought you all coffee, by the way. Here, Frank, Maxine, if y'all want some coffee that's fresh, espresso ground, get you hype. Thank you, Bill Packard. I see you in the chat. Alright, let's get this hooked up. Frank, can you tell the people online hello again? Alright, I got the fog machine on standby, guys. It's gonna get creepy as fuck in here in a minute. Where is it? Y'all seem kind of quiet tonight. Are you waiting on me getting that other adapter plugged up? Do y'all like having 2 spirit boxes instead of 1? Are y'all spoiled on it now? I'm gonna open that one up a little bit. Is that better, Frank, Maxine? Ah, we lost power for a second. No big deal. Guys, I'm looking for my splitter. Does anyone have any questions in the meantime? Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, it looks like it will work. Weird. It's got it off time. That is strange. Oh, that's why. Frank, if you're here, can you say hello, Eric? Can you hear me? Would you like anything to drink? Frank, I've got to ask, and be real with me here, man. Did anything follow me home from the Andrew house? Frank, you're spooking me out with this silence here, dog. Did anything follow me home from Andrew's house? Does that sound like a yep to you guys? There we go. Finally, I got both spirit boxes going. Hell yeah. Alright. Yeah, demons are definitely connected. They know way too much not to be. And thanks about the paintings. I didn't paint them. It was an anonymous artist. Do y'all have anything to say to the people online? I'll cut out a little more of that static. That's the sweet spot right there. That's how you make it more intelligible. At least that's what I think. Maxine, are you enjoying your coffee? Alright, I'm gonna turn the lights out. Will that help you all at all? I'm also gonna slow the sweep rate down. So, normally I do 350 milliseconds since I have the reverse setup and everything. So I'm gonna switch to that. They're probably more familiar with that. Alright guys, I'm gonna slow it up for y'all real quick. Set it on the edge of the table like a boss. Alright. Did anything negative follow me home, guys? Or are we in the clear? Do you all feel safe here? Do you want to help me? Did you all hear that? It sounded like, let me help you. Whoa, whoa! That was crazy. What was that about? Who was making those crazy noises? Guys, I'm getting the infrared light set up right now so we can be in the dark. Whoa. Was that demon just now? Alright, Frank, Maxine, besides you guys, who else is here? Or is it just you all? I keep hearing help you. More volume? Did y'all hear that? That sounded pretty clear. More volume? I can make that happen. Hey, what's up? Who's coming? Did you all hear that? It was a they're coming. Sorry for the moving camera, guys. Experimentation is a pain in the ass sometimes. That's almost what I'm wanting. This is how you get night vision on a budget. Got a MacGyver sometimes.
Yep.
Alright, going lights out. And it worked. Oh, well, the red light's still on. I gotta turn that off. Infrared lights are right there. I'm gonna cut these computer monitors off. Rhonda, I wonder what kind of being you're talking about there. That sounds spooky as hell. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn the chat off for just a second in order to be completely in the dark. Oh wow, this is ultra spooky. Does the dark help you guys? There's the fog machine. Whoa, it sounded like something just hit the mic. Holy shit. Alright, I'm officially freaking out, guys. It's instantly creepy as fuck. Who's in here with me? That's the fog machine, by the way. Guys, seems our connection's not super clear tonight. Is everything okay? I know you all can hear me. I keep hearing that we'll help you. Are you all hearing that too? They keep saying we'll help you. What are you trying to help me with? With Nick? Oh my god, did you all hear that? For those, if anyone's new to Epic thing, like Nick, the demon, like demonic attachment I dealt with a while back, and finally got rid of him, got him out of the house, but they still talk about him every now and then, and it makes sense that they'd bring him up after investigating some dark shit this past weekend. It makes sense that they'd bring him back up. But they're saying that they could help me with Nick, which sounds like get rid of him. What kind of help are you offering here? God, the infrared doesn't make it look near as creepy as it actually is. When you say you could help me with Nick, what do you mean? Speak your mind? I'm gonna adjust this a little bit. It sounded like a name. Did y'all hear that name? Anthony something? Who am I speaking to right now? It sounded like Anthony again. There we go. Something about dark. Are you human? That just looks creepy as hell. Alright, I'm going to turn the chat back on for a second, see if y'all got any questions or anything. Frank, Maxine, you're all not coming through as clear tonight. You got me worried. Is everything alright? Maxine, are you able to hear me? I want to know, you said that you died with Frank last time we talked in here. What happened? Maxine, were you and Frank married? Yeah. Last time you all mentioned the Red River. Are you referring to the Red River Gorge? Maybe. Are you familiar with the Red River Gorge? I heard a very faint, no I'm not. Maxine, are you from Kentucky? Well, it's in the empty frequencies, so I guess we shouldn't expect a response right now. God, this is so creepy. Oh yeah, I meant to light a candle. Can you all see me right now? Whoa. Did you hear that? That you can hear it? It seems we've made contact. Frank, have you ever been to the Red River Gorge? Whoa. Oh. Frank, did you die with Maxine? I hate asking about how they died, but Maxine brought it up last time. When I was at the cemetery, I asked the spirit out there if death was an illusion, and they said it is. Do you all believe death is an illusion? Alright guys, I'm gonna fog it up again. Man, the fog was real creepy this past weekend. If any of y'all haven't seen the live video from this past weekend, watch at least the first half of it. The first half of it is absolutely lit. It's insane. God, my heart rate just jumped through the roof. How many people are in this room with me right now? Five? Did y'all hear five there? Does anybody need help? Oh, I said correct. Besides Frank and Maxine, does anyone in here need help? Speak up now. Or talk to Frank and Maxine. They're able to talk through these devices really well. Rhonda, Rhonda's asking that you speak as clearly as possible. Can you do that for us? Frank, will that be possible for you? Whoa. Still here? Is there something I can do to help you all? Talk more clearly? Is there something interfering with our communication? Guys, I do think there's something interfering with this. Low frequency? Behind me? Is there something behind me, guys? I can't. They said behind me like 3 times there. Was there anything behind me? Are y'all trying to spook me? Someone in here trying to scare us off from communicating? If you really wanted to absolutely terrify me, knock over one of these spirit boxes. Alright, I have a feeling that after I end this live session, I'm going to have to do a light session and cleanse this place. I did a saging on Sunday after getting back from the Andrew house, and it helped tremendously, but like I said, guys, I haven't felt normal till today, but I still think we could do some more cleansing. Whoa. I think they're agreeing. Do y'all think we should cleanse this a little more? Do a little light session? It helps! Whoa! That was clear. That was clear. That was Maxine saying it helped. Alright guys, well that's my plan then. I'm gonna do a light session. Well guys, we got about 10 more minutes, so I wanna see if I can get any more connection developed with you all before we end the live stream here. So Frank, Maxine, I wanted to ask again, Were you all married? Were you all lovers? Guess back in the empty frequencies. Can you all try and use this microphone? It said need more volume and then need help. Do y'all want me to turn this up a little bit? This is actually pretty cool, being able to film in night vision like this. I've got my cell phone filming my full spectrum camera, and that's how we're getting this image. Frank, Maxine, do y'all want some more volume? Wow, this sweep is way quieter. Where are you at in the room right now? Yeah, I can hear you. I take it you can hear me? I am listening. Maxine, is that you or is that somebody new? It's getting intense now. Guys, are you not allowed to show yourself on camera? That looks creepy as hell, guys. Is that a rule that you can't show yourself? Safety net. Something about safety net. Well, guys, I am going to do that light session for you all. Try and clean up the energy in here. Make it to where we can connect a little better. But besides doing the light session, besides cleansing the area, cleansing the home, is there anything else I can do to help you all communicate more effectively and get your message across? Sit. They always say sit. I'm telling you guys. Sit is a common thing. Whoa. Whoa. Do you all want people to sit so it's less threatening? Something about the basement? God, this is getting creepy. Is there something in the basement? Did y'all hear that I asked? Is there something in the basement? And Maxine goes, Nick. Says Nick. I know he can't be in the basement. That can't be right. Surely not. Alright guys, I got about enough battery left for one sweep. So we'll do one sweep to close it out here. One more sweep through the frequencies. I'll put the fog back in it too. Guys, if you like creeping out your investigations, fog does it. Oh, I'm out of juice. I'm out of juice. What'd you say? Alright guys, any final messages or warnings? You're nervous? Why are you nervous? Do you have anything to say about the trip this weekend? Do y'all know about the trip this weekend? Well, that sweep was a little bit more uneventful than the last few. Alright, so I said I'd end it there. I've got to do a light session and a cleansing because obviously something's interfering with the communication. Let me check chat real quick. Alright, so guys, like I said, I'm going to do a cleansing of this room here. I'll record it just in case anything crazy happens. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, alright, so I'm going to close it out here, but guys, if you saw the beginning of the stream, then you saw the crazy evidence that I've been getting with this device that I've put together, plus the investigations I've done over the last week here at the house and at Andrew's house. I'll be posting more of that, plus the Mother's Day video. That's going to be a full-length, like, style video. There's a ton of insane responses we got at that cemetery that I can't wait to share with you all. But in the meantime, I want to thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button and join us on this crazy paranormal adventure. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay epic.